Alright, so it's the next day. There's Hallie. She's doing her hair. But we're getting ready to go to the Chute. Chris and Kaylee went and did potato knob this morning, and we're going to meet them down at the Chute. But other than that, that's all our game plan for today. So we're going to use the GoPro for footage. So hopefully it's alright. But we had some fun last night in our cabin. Hallie, what happened?
Robbie left out his food container while we were gone yesterday evening, and the mouse made itself known.
It went number 2 all over our stovetop. So luckily we've got disinfected wipes, so no big deal, but at least the question's been answered. We have mice. So I was coming up to the car to take my stuff to it, and we've got a friend out here. Nature.
We're in the car again, and we're headed to the Chute, which is actually kind of, you have to go outside of the park and then go in a different road. But we're on our way there now, and we're gonna go swimming maybe if the water's not super cold, and like hike down the falls, and it should be a good time. We're gonna take the GoPro, so the audio may suck a little bit, so advanced apologies for that, but Robbie's excited. This is like one of his favorite things.
It is.
So yeah.
There is the baseball field where Hallie and I went down and watched.
We tried to see the full moon last night, but we were tired and it wasn't up over the tree line yet.
And there's Oak Ridge Trail. And we're coming out to the exit of the campground at the lower gate. This gate's not always open, but here in recent years they've started leaving it open. Hallie is eating her Pop-Tart.
Breakfast of champions. Iced coffee and Pop-Tarts.
Alright, so we made it to the parking lot for the Chute in the Upper Falls. On our way going out, we found something really sad. They've timbered a good chunk of forest out here. So, sad. So, we're on the trail heading down to the Chute. Dad was saying that they would take this little trail that we're on down to Stockett, the little trout, the river. What river is it, Dad, that the Chute runs in?
Long Run is what the Chute's on, and it dumps in right there at the Chute to the left, I think it's the left fork of the Holly.
The left fork of the Holly is the main river that we'll be in.
It's the lower fork of the Holly that goes to the park.
Yeah. So, it's a little bit of a trek, So, this all flows down in. Back before that superstorm, this was a lot prettier without all the fallen logs. But we had wait up around there, and there's some good fishing, good pockets. Like where that rhododendron is now, that used to be a deeper hole back in there. And we'd wade back down in there, and we're almost to the Chute. Alright, so Chris and Kaylee took this trail this morning, and that's not false view, that is straight up. So a lot of times you're on your all fours crawling to get up that, but it's nothing but straight up.
But once you get up there, you can see for miles.
Yeah, there's a giant overview, or overlook.
There's a rock that comes out of the mountain, and you can go out there and just see forever.
It's beautiful. Hopefully my brother will take pictures so I can put them in. But right down here's the chute. Oh, and one of these benches. I don't know how they did it, but a scout troop has one of those benches up there that they brought up, not in pieces, but as a whole. So crazy, crazy, crazy. So.
Alright, I need you to do your sneak inspection.
Alright. But as you can see, let's take a look and see what we're looking at today. Please no log jams, please no log jams, please no log jams. Wow, that's new. So there's the chute, yay! No log jams. So it looks like we're gonna be able to swim fine, and the rock is all ours to claim for the afternoon. All right, so there's the chute. And we jump off into here from over there. It looks like we're gonna only have to jump off from this side though this year because that's been taken over by weeds. There's a nice little waterfall over there that you can slide down, but those logs are now in the way. And then if you continue down that way, it'll take you to the lower falls, which are my favorite falls. But the water's a little high today. We're gonna have a good time swimming down here, so I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro, so I apologize if there's no audio from here on out. All right, so we've made it down. Say hi, Dad.
That rock around sideways there.
All right, 3, 2, 1. You feel anything? What about here? What do you think, Hal?
Pretty cold. It also scares me because from this angle it looks like you guys are really close to that other rock side.
Yeah. So, I'm going to show you how deep this is. Alright, so I'm on the ledge here. trout down here. Here's the ledge. All right, so here we go. Allie's skipping rocks. It's slick as snot. This is what camping is all about. They're all up eating crackers. I'm getting pushed around by the current. So as you can see, I'm fine. So going out this way, we usually jump off that side, but it's covered in poison ivy. Alright, so we're taking a break from swimming. We're still at the chute, but in order to not get hypothermia, we came out and are taking a snack break. But we've got a very nice view there. So up that way is the chute, and we're taking the trail to the lower falls. You excited?
Yeah, that's how pretty the rhododendron blooms are.
Yep. So right in there is really deep, like you can sit down there and it's like a bathtub. But the lower falls are right down there. That's a close-up of that bathtub there. You can see it goes out and around. Kaylee says she's gonna go in it.
No, I'm not.
Rushing water. So here are the lower falls. This is section 1. Section 2 is down there. But this is just a real pretty place. That's the lower part of the lower falls. It's really pretty back up there. I'm not sure if we're gonna actually hike down there this year or not. But if you want to see what it looks like, I can show you. Check out our other camping video from last year. Hallie has decided to not go up that creepy trail up there, but we're gonna hike up the river because it's hot.
It's more fun.
Yep. How it does that through the rocks. It's really pretty body of water up here. This is off of Potato Knob Trail. Decision. What are you gonna do, Hal? It's a little deep here. But Kaylee, you're gonna want to come with us. Alright, so these are the stairs that go to the upper falls. We're not gonna go down there because apparently there's a swarm of bees down there. A group just told us that they got stung coming up, so there's your shot. If you want to see more of the upper falls, just take a look at our video from last year. But these are the stairs. For reference, the parking lot's up there, and then we hike down there to the chute. So if you follow that for a while, you'll run into the chute. Hallie, what was your favorite thing of today so far?
I don't know. I liked lying on the rock reading my book, but I'm a loser.
I always enjoy swimming at the chute. It's my favorite thing to do at Holly River. So we were blessed that we got the rock to ourselves for the most part today. But we're gonna go to the mall and get some ice cream and some beverages. So we'll check in with you later.
We're gonna go off-roading right now. This is the parking lot to the falls and the chute and Potato Knob, and it's been washed out over the years, and they haven't really done a whole lot to replace it, unfortunately. So you get things like this giant divot here. And now we're back on the teeny tiny road where they have basically, the logging companies have come through and basically destroyed, because it used to be the whole drive out here looked like this, where there's just like a thicket of trees, like you can't
and now
see.
You can see it's starting
and
to...
see now it's all thinned out right here, and you can totally see sunlight, and it's destroyed a lot of trees, and it's also gonna cause a big impact on the ecosystem.
No wonder bears have started coming into the state park if they've taken away their home.
Well, that's true.
All right, how are we up the street?
Looks like we're clear.
All right, clearing out of here. The one thing I can say, at least that they did right, is they did select cut.
Yes, instead of clear cutting. So there will be larger trees in the future. But it's still really sad to see how much they've actually cleared through here.
We need the Lorax.
Yes, we need the Lorax. If you can see up here, there's like all these huge rocks and boulders and stuff on this mountain.
But I mean, it used to be this thick then of trees.
It used to be like this on either side.
But, oh well, that's enough complaining about it.
So I'll get off my soapbox and talk to you about what we're doing next. We're headed to the Hacker Valley General Store, which we call the mall. Okay,
so we don't call it the mall. Like maybe 10, 12 years ago, a lady referred to it as the mall, and we've called it that jokingly ever since. Because we're in Hacker Valley, West Virginia, which is unincorporated, which means it doesn't have enough population to be a town or a township or a city.
So anyways, we're gonna go there because they have an ice cream cooler, and they do hand-up ice cream. And they also have like random other stuff. They've also really expanded recently into like some candles, and they have some like natural remedy stuff with like some oils and stuff that people locally in this community have made. So they're doing a good job, again, tourism, trying to get up on that. But we're gonna go get some ice cream because it is turning out to be a very hot one. It's supposed to be in the low to mid 90s today, so definitely trying to do everything we can to keep cool.
Yeah, it's up in the 80s right now.
Yeah, luckily, since we are like in a mountainous region, even though it is gonna be like pretty warm, there's still a little bit of a breeze happening, which is nice, so it's not super humid and stagnant like it would be in other parts where we normally live. So that's at least one good perk.
Country road, take me home.
Yeah, this is definitely a narrow, twisty, turny road.
We're having a good old time. Let's go to the mall today. All right, so we made it to the mall, aka the Holly River Grocery. If you go up that road, that's Hodam Mountain. So here's a relic from the past. I've always remembered those commercials as a kid for Red Dog, but never got to drink it because it doesn't exist anymore. So this is the mall. You can get your deli meats, your slushies, and your ice cream. There's their flavors today. Some homegrown produce. Some adult beverages, but they sell just about everything here. I was looking to see if they had American cheese because I forgot cheese. So we got our ice cream cones from the Holly River Grocery, aka the mall. I got Moose Track. What'd you get, Hal?
I got a scoop of banana split and a scoop of black raspberry.
Well, homemade waffle cones, and they have all sorts of different flavors. So what I showed you earlier was not their actual flavors. That was yesterday's flavors. So they ran out of the strawberry cheesecake and what else? That's what I was looking to get.
Turtle Tracks.
So it's warming up here, so we're gonna finish eating our ice cream and check in with you guys later.
Hi friends! So we ended up not going to the pool after we got back from camping. Try that again. So we ended up not going back to the pool from the store, and we ended up taking a little bit of a nap. So We slept for about 2 hours, and
more than
now
that.
we are headed to Robbie's brother's campsite. We're gonna go down there and cook some dinner on the fireplace. We're gonna have chicken and potatoes, and we made coleslaw to take down too. So we're headed down there now. There's Robbie.
Hi. Yeah, we slept for a good bit. Didn't realize how tired I was until I laid down.
We didn't sleep super great last night, so it was kind of nice to take a nap, but it was supposed to be really hot today, but thankfully it's turned out to be very nice, and the breeze has been great. So even though it was supposed to be in the upper 80s, lower 90s, it's still been like nice and cool, even in our cabin, even though it doesn't have air conditioning. It's in the shade, and we have there's a ceiling fan, and we brought a fan from home, like a box fan, so it's been pretty comfortable. Like, I have not been hot once, and I get really cranky when I'm hot, so it's not been a problem at all.
Yeah, I lucked out that she's not been cranky. But we were also gonna play some ladder golf, probably some cornhole as well. Hopefully we're not gonna run too late, because it takes a while to cook on that wood stove. And it's not really a stove, it's just a grate that's over the fire pit. So it's gonna be a fun time though. My aunt surprised us and came up, and then my mom's friend from high school is up too with her husband. So there's gonna be a huge herd of people down here tonight.
Yeah, and we brought along our hammocks because we like to set those up. So since there's a big group of people, we'll set up the hammocks, and that way we can sit in our chairs or we can sit in the hammock, and it'll be fun.